Oh, there we go. Hello, everybody. I totally forgot to unmute my mic there. How are we all doing today, friends? Hello, Vincent. Welcome into the stream, friend. I am so excited for today, y'all. Like, y'all don't even know. You don't even know. So not only do I get to play a game that I have been obsessing over, like, I've dreamt about this game. I kid you not, like I dream about playing this game at this point. I played this game a few weeks back, and I want to get back into it, and I have a little surprise for later on today. We are going to have the honor of having one of the game's developers actually join us on stream for a little bit. So I think they'll be joining us in about an hour or so from now. But we're gonna start a new file on this game just to kind of jump back into the beginning, refresh your memory, and I want to try a few different paths than what I did last time. Last time I kept getting stuck in certain places. I want to try the other options. I want to see what happens with those. Hello, Logan. Welcome into the stream, friend. How are you doing? But for those who don't know, this is a game that was sent to me by Creativo in early access. It is a gothic card adventure horror game that is absolutely fantastic.
I thought my luck turned in for the worse.
The voice acting in this game.
It's hereditary at this point.
Let me know if it's too loud, if it's too quiet. Hello, Dragonet. Welcome in.
Lawyers. Wretched scoundrels.
Everything about this game just gives me absolute shivers.
The more predictable it becomes.
I'm doing good, so cool. I'm so glad to hear that you're doing good.
Being surprised was the last emotion I felt at the news.
Even the art, like everything about this game makes me so
Westmark.
happy.
A title I now bear. I guess it's my duty to survive now, no matter how distorted that burden may be.
Oh, I can't get over how absolutely amazing it looks. The music in it, just everything about it. Is this a horror game? It is a horror game, but not in the jump scary kind of horror game sense. At least I have not encountered any jump scares in it. But this is a gothic horror style card turning game. But it is absolutely phenomenal. Like, I love this game with all my heart. Hi, Barry. How's it going? Welcome to the stream, friend. Okay, let's check our inventory first. So we've got coins, a pocket knife, and the tome. Our deck, obviously. Persona, which we don't have yet. And in the notebook. I'm gonna watch you play a horror game at 9 p.m. Don't worry, it's not a jump scare horror game if that's what you're worried about. Dear Herbert Westmark, I hope this letter finds you well. We, Flanagan Brothers Law, have been trying to reach out to you due to an accident in Bournemouth several years ago. Theodore is classified as deceased after being reported missing. You are the heir of the Westmark property and holdings. I would love to arrange a meeting at a firm to discuss the details of the arrangement and to sign the necessary papers. My deepest condolences and well wishes. Cecile Flanagan, Flanagan Brothers Law. Yes, I love it. I'm gonna make an island that looks where I live. That's awesome. Have you played Resident Evil 2? I have not. The only Resident Evil game I've played so far is Village. Okay, let's take a look at the invitation.
When this letter arrived, I believed it to be a poor joke to rile me up. Shove the recent death of my mother back into my face. I was right in some twisted way. On my father's side of the family, a nephew I never knew existed had disappeared and been declared dead. I had been named the heir of the Westmark fortune.
God, you are so gloomy. Grief is...
I love Ambrose so much.
But you didn't even know these people.
Ambrose, not now.
Fine, fine. Just wanted to help out.
This game brings me so much joy.
There is one good thing born from this tragedy. The family heirloom. Its safety is now my only priority. Been with the Westmarks for generations, and holding knowledge acquired through dedicated research.
Yes, and it would be helpful if you know how to interpret the damn thing. It's the book that got us into this situation.
Ambrose and the merchant have to be some of my favorite characters in this game so
It doesn't
far.
help it being written in a dead language.
I mean, you could just learn the dead language, my dude. That's the thing that you could do.
Whoa there!
Oh, for God's sake. This is the 5th time you've stopped. Do you really want to get paid the other half?
Nah, not it, sir.
I have a dentist on Monday and another appointment on Thursday, 2 appointments in a week. Oh no, I'm sorry. That's no fun. Hopefully the dentist goes well though.
Won't take too long. Oh, not too long at all.
It's happening. The copious drinks finally getting to the man. It's a wonder why the driver did not stop earlier to relieve himself. Or why hiring a driver in mere desperation isn't a plan, but no one wanted to go near that town due to superstition, except for this bloke.
I mean, superstition is a good reason to not go to a town, my dude.
Lucky us. We could have been sitting there enjoying the company of stinky old men with no life prospects instead.
That's true. We could have been doing that.
He should have been here by now.
Go look for him.
I bet he just tipped over and fell asleep in the mud somewhere.
Or not.
That sounds like trouble.
Sounds serious indeed. Better go and see what that was.
It's locked. You need to force it to open.
We can use a pocket knife. Phase 1. You can at max hold 5 cards in your hand. Use the cards by clicking and dragging them into the highlighted card on the board. If it isn't highlighted, then you can't place it there. Got it. Let's see if I remember how to do this. Okay. Decrease this by 1. Okay. Yes. I need to round down, but I can't. Locked in. Almost got it. 3 to 4, 5. And I can either reduce this by 1 or I can reduce this by 2. Or I can do this to lock them all in. See, it's perfect. Well, that wasn't very nice. Move this over. Let's choose 3, so that'll also lock in. And turn. There we go. Now we have the Shimmer Water Flask. Perfect. On redraw. Stack 2 times lock value in the slot and have the value is. I'll do that. I will use my body. Some items you collect will be categorized as consumables. This means you can use them in your inventory and get different benefits when using them. Consumables are items. Consumable items are a one-time use, so use them wisely. Perfect. I go down this route.
I tread along this path for what feels like an eternity. Nothing but trees, rocks, and bushes lie ahead, with no town in sight. Oh!
Oh, my apologies. So sorry. I thought you were the wolf.
That was too close for comfort. Hunting a wolf, huh?
Sorry. Arlington is the name. I'm just cleaning up these lands. Why are you out here? You don't seem the type to frolic in the dark.
Do I want to tell him the truth? Will this increase my charisma by 50%? I was successful.
We arrived with the carriage, but the driver got attacked by something a few kilometers back that way. He looks into the direction I point at, but with no surprise in his eyes. The stranger appears to be in his 30s. A scrawny, thin, crusty.
He took the driver. He's the one that took the driver.
My eyes.
Well, I need to get into town anyway. Want to have some company. It's not far.
You seem suspicious, Arlington.
Such an odd man.
Don't be a rude old fart.
You aren't from around here, are you?
Ah, tell a white lie.
I'm from London initially.
Oh, that's quite far off. What brings you over the Atlantic Ocean?
I rather not say.
That you don't say that. You don't say that. If someone asks you why you're over across an ocean, don't say, I'd rather not say. That makes you look more sus, dude.
Fair enough. What is that book you are carrying around? You keep looking around and then glance back at that book.
It's a family heirloom. Not much to say about it, He stretches out his hand to stop me while staring straight ahead with sharp eyes. A being in the shape of a man stands ahead, gazing at us from behind the mist.
Stay quiet and go over there. I'll be right behind you.
Herbert, this man. Are we sure he really means well? I am not really a human, so I wouldn't know anything about human interactions. But this person gives me the shivers.
2 also gives me the shivers, Ambrose.
What about you? I turn around as a reflex. Guess I have a lot of residual adrenaline left to make me jump. But there is no one. The man has vanished. Not even footprints can reveal where he has gone.
Maybe he was never there to begin with.
Come on now, Herb. Let's move.
Alrighty, do I want... Okay, I can't even explore anymore. I have found identification kit, coin, and consumable hot tea. This will add to my health, pocket money, and fieldwork kit. Got it. Let's just add these to my equipment for now. And then we can keep going. Have you played Mercury Revolution for the Wii? I have not. The only games I really played on the Wii was like Wii Sports growing up.
My first.
To be honest, I didn't do much with the Wii when I had it.
Didn't go as planned.
It's the bane of my existence. I'm stuck around your neck because you made a mistake.
Oof.
Come now, it was my first time.
That's no excuse. You tried to help that nice lady. What's her name? Penelope?
Patricia.
I mean, it started with a P, so it's close enough.
Excuse me, Patricia. You exorcised me, but instead of sending me home, you attached me to you.
Oof.
A simple spelling mistake. I feel so abused.
We will
Poor
find a way to
Ambrose.
get you home. Kind of why I saved the transcript of the incantation, to be able to fix it.
Checkpoint. Game saved. Perfect.
Sometimes I wonder if all this happens for a reason.
Of course
As
it
if
happens for a
all this
reason.
needs to occur in order for me to become a better man, or
My sister's friends were playing Wii Sports, and then she broke a TV with the Wii strap broke, and it busted the TV badly. Oh no. That's not good. That's not good at all.
Judging from my
I'm very happy to say that I've never actually thrown a
you should
Wii
be
remote
wise
anywhere.
at this age, but you have a hard time learning from your mistakes.
Shh. Hear that?
You just want to get me quiet. I get it.
No. The birds, the wind. It all stopped.
That's not a good thing if it all stopped. A corrupted rat. We get to fight a corrupted rat. I don't know what that means. Okay. Move that over. 742. What does this do? Add some up. That will be 6. Is this kind of like Pokemon? I can't say for sure because I don't really play Pokemon all that often, in all honesty. Pokemon is not really my strongest game. Like, I've played a little bit of Scarlet and Violet, but other than that, I don't really know much on it. Full success. Aha! No corrupted rat today. Survived another encounter with your life intact. Yes, we are still alive. We have beaten the corrupted rat. Increased damage, summoning bell, and a coin. Okay.
That thing.
Can I add that? Perfect. Okay.
I don't know.
Added the summoning
I've
bell so I
seen
could
anything of
switch
the sort
between the
before.
two.
Perhaps these foreign lands hold undiscovered flora and fauna.
Do you really believe that?
I came here for one thing. Answers. Answers for the contents of this book. Nothing more.
Right. Thinking your family and the estate may hold answers?
Let us
I mean,
just
it might.
go. Bournemouth. Peculiar name for a peculiar town. Minuscule signs of life. The odd footsteps in the drying mud, and hints of chimney smoke still hanging in the air, appear to fade away. It's as if the people of this town don't wish to be known.
Just how pretty this all is. Every single piece is drawn just
Rare glimpses of the townsfolk.
extraordinary.
Shivers down my spine. A few of them look as if they were plucked out of a grave. Or
You better keep your distance from these people. They don't seem to be the friendly type.
What if I go to sleep? I think last time I went here. What if I do this?
unsurprisingly, there is only one establishment open this late at night. Getting a room shouldn't be very difficult when taking in the state of the building. It must have seen
Alrighty.
better days. But neither me nor Ambrose are deterred. Sleep is desperately needed if I want to keep my full wits about me. After all, first impressions are essential to lawyers.
See, maybe that was my mistake last time. Maybe I didn't get sleep. Maybe I needed to get sleep first. Oh my gosh, hello Phoebe, hello sir, hello Galactic, Kaylee, Julia, God of Coffee, Carly May Raid. Oh my gosh, welcome in everybody. Let me grab Carly's link. Hello Carly May Crossing, how are you doing friend? How was your stream? What were you playing? Welcome in everyone. For those who don't know me, hello, I'm Liz, aka My Pastel Past, and today we are playing one of my new obsessions. It is the Foretold Westmark Legacy, which was a game given to me in early access by Creativo, and we're playing just a little bit of this game before we get joined by one of the game's developers, Martin, who will be joining us in I think about a half hour or so to talk a little bit about the game and the inspiration behind it. So I'm really excited for that. Hello, Evie Queen. Hello, Razzie. Hello, Tanuki. I was doing dream addresses. That's so exciting. How was it? Did you find any really exciting islands to see? How is everyone doing? Thank you so much for the raid, and thank you so much to all of the raiders that have come along. I'm so excited to have you all here today. Those receptionists have seen better days. Oh boy, maybe the receptionist needs to get some sleep.
Good evening. I am in need of a room.
Thank you so much for subscribing, Kaylee Stone. That is amazing. Yes, my sister's too talented. I believe it. That is awesome. It's so fun seeing all of like the cool new islands that people do.
A bleak expression is the response to my inquiry. No polite hello, no possible paying lodger.
I mean,
instead, the man continues.
he seems like he's
signs
half
of
asleep
deceit,
right now.
although his gaze never strays from me.
Are we gonna get a room with him?
Not the chatty type.
Is he just really tired? Slap face. Ooh, sir, I'd like to rent a room at your fine establishment. Sir, hello? Slap. I mean, that's one way to get the attention. Let's ask first.
How come it's so empty in Burneth? Where is everyone?
Where is everyone indeed? Is this dude awake?
Another fruitful conversation. Maybe we should just sign the ledger and move on.
There, Herbert Westmark.
I think this dude might be asleep. And we're talking to someone that's asleep.
Thank you.
Oh, actually, I got a room key. Phone removed. Okay, go and rest. Let's go sleep.
What a night. After a hard, back-straining mattress and moaning neighbors, I can hardly believe the price for the room is worth the amount of sleep gained.
I'm gonna have to rate everyone. Lovely. Have a great rest of the stream. Of course. Thank you so much for being here, Carly, and having and bringing your community over with you. I hope you have an awesome rest of day and get plenty of rest.
You are nagging more than my father.
Ambrose, don't start now. It's too early for that.
I mean, if you're tired, you could have just slept more, my dudes. But at least now we're rested to go see the lawyer. I think. This one right here. This is my favorite character in this entire game. I love the merchant. I know nothing about the merchant, but the look of the character and the voice acting behind it is just fantastic. They're mysterious, and I just... Oh.
Who might you be?
Not too many travelers in these parts. Are you alone?
No, I have Ambrose.
Is that friend of yours never able to leave him, are you?
You can see him.
Does he see me?
I guess so, Mr. Ambrose.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Okay, close my door then. I'm sorry. Being too loud. Hello, Ickleberry. Hi, I'm Emma Infusion. Glad I could catch the stream. Yes, welcome in, Jade. I'm glad you could catch it as well. How are you both doing?
Come closer, friend. I won't bite.
I love the merchant
I am a humble trader,
so
trying to
much.
make ends meet. For the rate of coin, I will let you purchase a card of mine. Wish to trade?
Of course. How? Okay, pull spell. Pulls down a specific card on the board. Doesn't cost a turn, doesn't trigger focus cards to move down. Clear slot from curse, doesn't cost a turn. Clear slot from a curse. Oh, so the blood thing. Okay. The board grants you an additional turn. Okay, I kind of want the... How much coinage do I have? I'm gonna purchase both of these. Maybe this is a mistake. Maybe I'm spending too much coin at once.
Good choice.
Yes. I've got my new outfit done. Would you like me to send a pic or code? Yeah, I'd love to see if you could send it in the Discord. All good, Cat. Glad to catch a stream again. This game looks amazing. This game is fantastic. This is like my new obsession, and I cannot wait for this game to be fully released.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Mr. Merchant, sir. I hope to see you again soon. I love the merchant so much. Okay, interesting. So we are going to end up at the same point, depending on the way that we went.
The receptionist guided me through the hallways. I could tell a well-off lawyer works here, judging by the opulent decor. And that they could afford all this in a small town like Bournemouth is baffling.
He seems to be very proper indeed.
Proper? Are we sure about that?
The receptionist told me to wait for Mr. Brooks in the office.
Last time I looked through the trash. Do I want to look through the desk this time instead? Trash or desk? Trash or desk? Desk.
The drawer is locked.
Pocket knife. I was successful.
Opens up with ease and contains an opened letter with a broken wax seal. It is addressed to a Father Malone. The letter says, "The coyote lies resting. He will not bother us any longer. We know his face, but only us. Bournemouth rests on your shoulders."
Maybe this is like a werewolf kind of thing?
Sorry for keeping you waiting. I've had quite a busy time lately. Welcome. Please, have a seat.
Mr. Cecil.
Of all the humans in your world that you've shown me, this one takes the prize. He looks like a chump and smells of garlic.
I mean, spelling like garlic is not necessarily a bad thing.
A long way from home, Herbert. Care for a drink?
I don't trust your drink.
I'd rather not.
I don't trust your drink. You might put poison in it.
Throat is screaming for a wash of the sting, but I promised myself to abstain from such pleasures. He gives me.
I don't trust it. I don't trust it. I like the clock in the background.
Don't deny it.
Because I feel like you'd hear like a fancy grandfather clock. Ah.
He gives me a stare, and I, in response, sweat like there was no tomorrow.
Why did I have to feel that one?
You sure?
A small sip won't kill.
No! Don't drink it!
All right. So, how was the trip?
I don't trust Cecil enough to tell them about the strange encounter, so I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to just continue.
So, you're here because you are the only living relative left on record.
I guess I am. This game is enabling.
Due to the circumstances we
Yes.
found ourselves at, the time has passed since the event of Theodore being declared deceased has created some problems for us here at the office. We are looking at 4 years of no contact.
Excuse me, I don't really follow.
So you disappeared for 4 years and you only just declared them deceased?
Oh, well, Theodore, your nephew, was declared missing for quite some time after the incident with the estate because no body was found.
What incident would that be?
Incident?
I suppose the letter didn't say anything about that, did it? Well, about 4 years ago, the estate was rumored to be dabbling in dark arts. I don't know much about you Westmarks, so I'm not the one to ask.
Dark arts, you.
So Theodore could still be alive out there?
No one really knows, but feel free to look. It's not often missing people around here pop up.
I mean, what if Ambrose is actually Theodore?
Right. I am growing older by the minute. What are you talking
That would be a
about?
cool
Is
plot
it money?
twist.
Do I get the
Not me
estate?
already trying to predict the game.
Yes and no. I suggest once you sign the deed to go to the estate and have a look at what you want to do with the place. Any monetary gains left by the Westmarks here have been sorted by the bank, loans and whatnot. I took a small commission for writing up the
I love the
deed,
clock in the
and
background. Tick tock,
fortune
tick
is at
tock,
$20.
It really adds the atmosphere. $20 is my fortune. Wow. I'm rich. I'm
Mischievous
very
bastard
rich.
Tells me those numbers with a condescending tone and a smile I would like to crush barehanded. The travel expenses alone were more than that. I tell myself not to make a scene and just sign the darn papers.
I mean, he took a lot.
There we go. You can keep the pen. Oh, pleasure doing business with you. And if you have any questions, you can always come back to me.
I don't think I want to come back to you. I'm pretty sure you stole my fortune, Mr. Cecil, sir.
He seems quite nice.
I don't
We should
trust
check
you.
that estate. Maybe we will find some answers as to what happened to your family.
Yeah, I
Look at
want to
some
go to the
flowers
estate.
there.
I want to see what
Right.
happened.
Oh, and one more thing before I forget. Could you check on George by the lighthouse? He owes me a visit, but I haven't heard back from him in quite a while.
Oh, I don't know.
There's barely anyone left in town to ask for help. You see, they will lose everything they own if they don't contact me soon.
I bet you would like that. Then you can take all of that they own, sir. I'm not
slowly
falling
my
for your
head in
ploys.
that I'm taking on a request when I've just been bamboozled out of a fortune.
Bamboozled. I like that word. Okay. So we've gotten 20 bucks from it. We have no fortune. We have to check out someone named George and we have to go to the estate. Game saved. Okay. Up or down? Up or down? I think last time I went down. This time I'm gonna go up. Crows or drunkard? I don't know which one to do. Do I do crows? Do I not do crows? What did I do last time? I want to do the opposite of what I did last time. I want to see new plots. I think I'm gonna do crows. I think last time I did the drunkard. We'll go up to our estate. A flask containing sunlight. Old bell. Locking speed very fast, damage and shield damage. Let's do damage and shield. 6 or 12. 4, 5, 3, 2, 2 and 2. If I can combine these would make 4. Do math. Okay. 4 plus 3. I can minus that. I have 2 locked in. There we go. Hello, Ginger. How are you today? Welcome, welcome. So 501, that would be 6. And then... Okay, I don't have anything that'll pull it, so I'm gonna skip. Okay. I'm gonna keep the shield. The shield's working for me so far. So 4, 4, 4, 3. Issue with that is I can't run by 2 down. Would that make 1 or would that make 2? Do I want to use that yet? No. I want to pass on my turn. 3 and 3 is 6. That would be 7. So I could use the 3 here. I could move this over. I lost out on that one though. This is 4. 3. That would need to be 2, so I could -1 for. I don't know if there's much else to do. Maybe I'll use the flask again. Okay, let's be smart about that. 3 and 3. Will be 6. 7, 8, 9. Ow! Yeah. It's 2 to make. And 3. This to move over to lock in that. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. 11. Oh. I did that. Ooh, okay. That was smart-ish. Am I not doing any damage, though? I only need 1 more. I just need to flip those 2 cards. Got 13. Because I can at least get to the 18 on that one. Oh, okay, that was not bad. Sent you a couple of photos. Hope you like them. Oh, thank you. I will check them out after stream. Okay, so 1, 6, 5, 6. So 6, 5, 10 or 20, and 6. Let's let these go down. Ow, my poor heart. Can I not use my inventory to heal? Four, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. So 6 is locked in, 2 and 3. If I do this, will both of them combine? Pulls adjacent. Okay, so it'll pull both of those, which I don't want. So what if I move this over to make the 2? And then move that down by 1 to make the 10 to lock those in. Ow. Sorry, I had to say hi and run, but need to charge my headphones and then hope to rejoin later. Have a good stream. No worries at all. No worries at all. Okay, 4 and 2. Pass. Hey, look at that. Look at that. You survived another encounter with your life intact. We did it. We did it. Increase. Ooh, okay, okay. So now I have relic powder, flask containing a blessed powdery substance by the monks at the Sheena Monastery, and it helps shielding from ill-minded foes when locked in on the board. Coin and more medication. I feel like I kind of need to take some of the medication. I'm not quite fully healed yet. Okay, so that's a relic. Lots effect. Lights up the oven patch. Okay, cool. Okay. You know what? This is fine. We've got this. This is fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. Checkpoint saved. Okay. Cards or go up. Which way to go? Go up here. Persona point. Okay. Do I want 2 life leech? Plus 5 health, 15 health. Do I want shield and health or just health? I think I want health. 55. Health is important, right? Right? Tell me that I'm right. A drunkard. Okay, I have way more heart this time. I should theoretically be okay. I hope. I think. Summoning bell. I trust my summoning bell. When locked in, you gain 4 shield points. Oh, heck yeah. Okay, so 2, 3. 3 goes down. What if I move you over to 1? Okay. 2 minus 1, 4. That'll lock in at 6. I'll get extra shield then. Perfect. So 4, 4. That'll lock. Pass on my turn. Take this one. Okay, so I need 6, 13. Get me halfway there by going 6. Oh, I kind of want to keep this one. I want to keep my shield up. Can't combine these. Gonna leave it. Okay, no. No. Gonna be lurking, my glasses are irritating me, too much to read chat. No worries at all. Thank you for being here. I'm gonna lose that one. What if I move this there? Thank you, shield. Move that over so that's locked in. And then 10. That'll make the 13. Right? I use this again. 7, 4, 8. Okay. I can math here. I know how to math. Two. Or ow. Okay, this is fine. 4, 5, 6. No, that would be too much. 3 down. 1. So this will be the 8 automatically. 5 here. I don't have a -1 though. I can do this though. And then that. So it's more locked in. Lock the 4th in. And then I'll use the bell for the extra shield. 1, that would be 4. I would need just a 2 there. 4, that is my... Or I go for the 12. Because then I would just need another 5. Which the 5 will go for that one. Or we just finish it. I mean, that works too, eh? That works as well. There we go. So I think I need to gain more experience on my summoning bell. I have a lantern, medical supplies, identification kit. I feel like I do need to heal. Just to be safe. But the deed to the Westmark estate stating that I'm the sole proprietor, not really what I was looking for. I left London. Interesting. So let's explore now.
A dusty and claustrophobic feeling creeps over me as I enter the silent hall. The place seems well stocked with literature for such a small town. Who knows what knowledge might be hiding here?
Let's find out what knowledge is hiding in here.
You humans and the desire to scribble thoughts down, I will never understand.
Can I search the bookshelf?
The library has a very unusual way of arranging the books. I could wander around here for ages without a proper guide to what I am after.
Pedestal.
A dusty relic, which must be older than the town itself, rests upon a large pedestal at the far edge of the library, nestled in the shadows and seemingly unimportant. Lit, but still hardly legible due to its no doubt old age. I lean in to take a closer peek. As I approach this tome,
Lost
a feeling
identification
of
kit.
insignificance overwhelms me.
Why?
The papers are so thin that they almost crumble between my fingers. But the scribbles on them appear otherworldly. It's hard to describe. Seems similar to my own family heirloom. Better I write this down for reference.
Okay. I think I have someone joining me now. We're gonna take a pause in the game. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Weird. Like Discord is kind of strange.
Yeah, Discord likes to act up sometimes.
Yeah, it's like I had the same problem like on the last stream I was in. Just didn't really connect.
Oh
Anyway.
no.
Works.
Well, thank you so much for joining me on stream. Would you like to introduce yourself into the chat?
Yeah, I'm Martin Kupski. I'm the creative director at Nodbrim Interactive. Yeah, I'm creative director on the Foretold Westmark Legacy, doing all the art, writing the script, doing basically everything, the game design and all that stuff, and working together with my co-founder Christopher. He's doing the programming and the coding and all that stuff, the tech bit. We're a small team, so it's like we're all working on our spare time, doing this for 2 years.
Awesome.
Now we're on Kickstarter.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for joining me on stream. This is an absolute incredible opportunity. I'm so happy to have you.
It's fine. It's fun.
Yeah. So I guess one of my first questions is like, what made you want to get into like game development?
Ooh, good question. I guess I love to create worlds, and writing is not enough, and making art is not enough. So I guess the next best thing was games. I love to see people react and interact with whatever I create. It's kind of a very nice surprise. Like it's a good like feedback from what you've been sitting and tinkering with for quite a long while.
Yeah, most definitely.
I mean, it's harder for me to kind of see how people react when reading a book or like watching a film. When people interact with a game, you get a totally different response and kind of different vibe. So that's why streaming is also very popular, because it's a part of that interaction and kind of exploration. Compared to watching a movie, nobody wants to watch you watching a movie. That's kind of, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, with streaming, it's a little bit more personable. You kind of really see the raw reaction.
Yeah, it's also like it's very personal, and I mean, like games are such a new medium that it still needs exploring. So that's also why we started Notbrim, because we want to do experimental game design. It isn't like the run of the mill, AAA or even indies are falling into a pattern where you recreate the same thing with a different veneer. We just wanted to do something different.
Yeah, well, I think that you've been doing absolutely a fantastic job with the Foretold. At least in my case, it is my new obsession. I am obsessed with
Yeah, I
the
saw your
game.
stream last time. Yeah, it was fun watching you kind of trying to figure out the first steps, because it's
Yeah,
always like like teaching a player how to play a game is the hardest thing you can do. It's like I
100%.
still don't really get it how to make it well and streamlined.
Yeah, and for me
But yeah.
personally, your game is what changed my mind on all card-based adventure games. I was never really
Whoa.
like into them, but you've changed my mind with this game.
Oh, that's nice.
So,
That's a good praise.
yeah. With the inspiration behind the game, I saw in the Discord that you kind of posted a little bit of like different concepts of horror, but you posted something today that caught my eye, which
Oh.
was the apotropathic magic, I think it's
I still
pronounced.
don't know how to pronounce it myself.
Yeah, could you
Yeah.
tell us a little bit about that? That sounds super interesting.
Oh, like I like to kind of find new things that I haven't really read about, like not like fiction or like fantasy stuff, but like real magic, real like alchemy and all that stuff. I mean, specifically about this, I don't know really what to tell you, but I need to. I love to dabble into history and the occult and kind of the real nitty gritty stuff. And use that as an inspiration for making things. For example, like the cards with the hand gestures, they're based on like Catholic and I lost the name, Jewish, uh, different way of doing like hand gestures and spells and stuff like that.
Oh, that's so
So
cool.
a lot of stuff in the game are based on real things, but we've just kind of reshaped it a little bit to make it our own.
Yeah,
So a lot of this feels real, but it's not. So it's kind of a nice little mix.
definitely. I like how the magic is kind of incorporated in it, especially with Ambrose, one of the characters.
Oh yeah,
Which is
yeah.
so cool as a character
My alter
design.
ego.
And then you created all of the art for the game, right?
Yeah.
So how did that start? Was it just kind of like sketching out things that you wanted to incorporate into the game, or did you always know you wanted to make this game and then start the art for it?
It kind of flew very nicely into itself. Like I started out dabbling into different ways of doing the style.
Hmm.
Of course, a lot of people mention Darkest Dungeon and all that stuff, but they use the same references as I do to my stuff. Like Mike Mignola is an artist I adore. He did the Hellboy series, for example. And then Eric Powell, who did a comic book called The Goon, and a bunch of other artists I use as a reference, which they also did, and a lot of our other like Lovecraft inspired games use the same references. That's why you get a similar kind of style.
Yeah.
So that's kind of that. I started with the style, kind of hone it down, and then Herbert was basically the first character I sketched out in several iterations. Yeah, it's been a process, of course. So
Of course. Yeah. Um and then you also I'm pretty sure that you also do the voice acting for the merchant, right?
yes, I do. It
First
was
off.
mostly like a fun little nugget because I did the merchant in the last game we did, which was Westmark Manor.
Mhm.
So the trader there is basically a similar kind of guy. If you look at him, you kind of see like they could be not twins, but like related in some way.
Mhm.
So I just wanted to voice the same characters. It was kind of just a fun thing.
That's awesome. I absolutely love the merchant. They are by far my favorite character so far.
He's a bit sketchy, but yeah.
Yeah, like sketchy, eerie, but like mysterious, like draws you in. between the design and the voice. So is this like the first time you voice acted between the other character and the merchant in this game, or have you done other characters in the past?
No, I'm not really a voice actor in that sense. That was just for fun and also necessity because budget.
Yeah.
So it's cheaper if I just do it myself. Also, like when I record the merchant, I always am sick because my voice gets so kind of messed up. So I kind of use that opportunity to kind of do the voice. Luckily, I had the script already done by then, so.
Okay, that's pretty cool. It's interesting to see that this is like your first time voice acting. Because like
Yeah.
if I didn't know, like I would have thought that you've like done tons and tons of voice acting then in
No.
the past.
I am no voice actor at all. Like I like to do impressions and like just funny voices, but nothing serious or anything like that. It's just for fun.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So then is the other character, the trader from your past game, the only inspiration for the merchant, or was there other inspiration that went into this character?
Oh, for the merchant, I mean, I just thought like all the merchants in games nowadays are basically these kind of weird normal dudes with trench coats, like what you're buying, like in Resident Evil and stuff like that. But this one, I was thinking, like, what if he would just like a demon, kind of trying to like just go live his life, doing some trading. So he's just walking around selling his things, and yeah, like a smuggler from other dimensions, basically.
Nice. I like that. Gives us something different than the traditional merchants that we normally see in video games.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I've been telling my chat to go check out the game on Kickstarter. What has it been like for you as a developer to have your game on Kickstarter? What has this experience been like for you?
It's like the best and the worst thing at the same time. It's like I am so happy that like a lot of people really enjoy the demo. Like now we've gone public, so everybody can try it out. So like that's just nice to get the feedback, and almost everybody who's played it has really loved the game, and that makes me just so like pumped to kind of continue working on the game and getting it done. Uh, but the Kickstarter is like really like stressful, just keeping it up there and kind of trying to get people in and pledging and kind of just getting the word out. Getting
Yeah.
the word out is the hardest part, but we have Creativa kind of helping us out. But like, it's always a gamble in that sense because not all Kickstarters get funded, even if they're like good stuff, like good things, good products.
100%. I can imagine it being extremely stressful, but also like really exciting at the same time to kind of have that experience. Like it's out there, people are seeing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't think of any more questions to ask.
Did you manage to get through to the end, or did you get stuck on the last enemy?
I got stuck on an enemy last time, and so I restarted it today, and I wanted to make sure that I go down a different path. So I'm almost at the point where I was last time. So
Cool.
instead of going straight to Cecil, this time I went to the inn first, and I did a few different paths. I thought it'd be interesting to see, depending on the options you pick, what would come up in the game.
And there are different enemies as well, but depending on which path you pick.
Yeah.
So you get different results.
Which is another thing that I really like, because then it has so much replayability. You can kind of like dive deep and explore even more than just what you thought the first time.
In the final game, we'll also have random enemies instead of just fixed enemies, because now in the demo, like you can tread along the path and kind of meet the same enemy along the path. But so, later on, we're gonna add a random encounter kind of pool, so you can draw enemies from different types. So you can meet, even if you meet the same enemy, you can get a little bit of different flavor of them. So
yeah. And then will that be based then on the experience or just like the location of the player?
It's just going to be a location based. The experience of the player is basically going to be like we're gonna put a level cap, or not a level cap, like difficulty curve kind of planned out throughout the whole grid
Hmm.
as you walk around on the map. So we will have kind of control over how you uh, evolve along the way with the progression. We can't really tell you exactly what to do, so that's kind of up to the player. But like the difficulty in itself, it's going to be kind of controlled in one way or another.
Oh, very
Uh,
cool.
yeah, we will have different difficulties to pick from in the beginning of the game, in the final game. So it's not going to be like the demo where you only have one difficulty level, basically.
Yeah.
This is basically kind of the medium setting where it's like normal, not not hard, not easy.
Yeah. I like it. It has like some challenges, but it's also not extremely stressful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's kind of the point with the game as well. I mean, we've planned it to be a cozy horror game, which is very casual in a sense.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna be stressed out like well, you're gonna be stressed out by not being able to do things the way you want to in certain situations, but like it's gonna be a chill game in that sense because you have the story, the dialogue, and then you have like the card mechanics kind of woven into the story in a sense.
Yeah. And I think that that's going to grab a lot of people's attention because you
Yeah,
don't really find people using those two words to describe a game in the same sentence. You don't really find horror and cozy together.
yeah. That's kind of what the Foretold I see as the IP itself being the core aspects of it is gothic horror, cozy horror. It's like
Yeah.
those two kind of mashed in for. So yeah, I want to expand the world and kind of continue on after this title, see where we land. I have so many kind of stories I want to write, so it would be kind of fun to just continue on after this,
Yeah.
so
And
it doesn't like just end.
so then future projects will be like a continuation from this story then.
Yeah, 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 and like just continuing on with the game mechanics and kind of exploring what we can do better and more of from this. So yeah. I
Awesome.
mean, people really seem to like the way you actually play the game, so it seems like we've hit the spot where it actually works.
Yeah, definitely. It has that nice like cozy feel, but also like the suspenseful elements of horror in it, which is something
Yeah,
that I absolutely love.
and the hardest part in game development in general, for me at least, is finding the fun in the game.
Hmm.
Because when you start a game, a lot of people don't know this. Like when developing in a game, you have an idea of what you want to make, but it doesn't work almost like never. Sometimes it works, but then you're basically you find something else that doesn't work, and then you kind of have to rework the things so they work together. Like it's a very very complex puzzle getting a game done.
Yeah, you got to have the right balance of each of the elements.
Yeah.
What has been like the biggest struggle, I guess, in developing the game, or like biggest hiccup?
I think the card game aspect was the biggest hurdle because we've been doing a lot of iterations from day one. I mean, the story I had in mind was kind of there. Ambrose wasn't even like a thing when we wrote the script. I added him in afterwards because it felt so dry. So like Herbert is a nice character, but like he gets a bit monotone and kind of dragged out through like if you just listen to him all the time. So adding in Ambrose a little bit here and there, like a sprinkle, it kind of made the whole kind of narrative feel much more alive.
Yeah.
I could add in my own kind of commentary into the story through Ambrose. Uh, but like other than the story, like the story was quite easy to kind of figure out. The problem was getting the story to work in sections because the map is divided into like different routes you can go because you won't find the whole story in one go. You have to kind of go several times in order to see and meet all the people in the story. So,
Yeah.
but that was a big hassle. But like the card game aspect was a lot of back and forth. We started off as a kind of a poker game in the beginning. That didn't work, so we went to like, okay, what if you had a board? Then we had a board. Then the board was kind of moving in turns, but not the way it does now, but more like sideways. So it's like a side scroller, so to speak. That didn't really work out either because there was a lot of just didn't feel right. We had like one lane. It kind of felt cramped. So um, later, like what's it called? Um, Patience. What's it called? The card game where it's solitaire.
Oh,
Uh,
yes.
so we took a little inspiration from solitaire and thought like, what if we made that as like a mechanism where the cards kind of fall down. So we kind of played around with that, and that you can manipulate the cards falling down with your hand, and then suddenly kind of fell into place. Like this kind of works, and then we kind of experimented with what the actual items you bring into battle would do, and back and forth about that. And then we added curses and all this stuff. We're still kind of adding stuff in that isn't in the demo, so there's going to be a little bit extra mechanics in there. But like, yeah, what you see is kind of after 2 years of experimenting back and forth, I think we have something really good.
Yeah. And then when do you expect the game to be finished by?
Q4 this year, if the Kickstarter gets successful.
That is
If
exciting.
sorry.
That's so exciting.
Yes. So we're not far off. It's just the Kickstarter will allow us to kind of get everything rolling nicely, and no hurdles will kind of come in the way from just getting it done and out of the door. If we don't hit the Kickstarter, it'll kind of create some roadblocks, so to speak.
Yeah.
But it's nothing impossible. It just takes time. Time is money, so to speak.
That is very
So,
true. Yeah.
I mean, we're all working on this like spare time, so it's like it's kind of hard getting everything done in time, and like, you know, I'm working on my weekends, and Christopher's also working on weekends, and I have 3 kids, and yeah, we all have lives we need to kind of take care of as well.
Yeah.
So
Well, I think that you all are doing an absolutely fantastic job with the game, and I thank you for giving
thanks.
up your weekends to make such a fantastic game.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, it's kind of a hobby. It's kind of kind of grew into a job, so to speak. So I enjoy it. I wouldn't do this if I wouldn't enjoy it.
Those are also the best kind of jobs. The ones that where you start out because you love doing it, and then they end up becoming your own career.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Well, I think that is all the questions that I had for you. Um Sorry, I'm like nervous.
Are you nervous?
Yeah, I've never had anyone join me on a stream like this before, so this is just kind of like blown my mind.
Oh, but this is fun. I mean, you have questions. You've played the game, so you know what you're talking about. So
Yeah. Um
yeah,
but yeah, thank you so much for joining me today. This has been absolutely fantastic, and everyone in chat, if you haven't already, you better go back this game. Kickstarter is pinned in the chat.
yeah. We have a couple of days left, so it's still going. I haven't really checked how it's going. It's 12 days left.
12
So
days.
yep,
Awesome.
going strong. Yep.
Well, hopefully within the next 12 days, we'll have it 100% completed with all the goals met.
Yep. I'm crossing my fingers and hoping.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much again for joining me.
Thank you.
Of course. And then, yeah, I'm going to hop off the call and I will let you, because I'm pretty sure it's very late for you.
That's almost 12. So
So you definitely need your sleep. But thank you so much for joining and answering all of the questions and sharing a little bit about the experience behind this game with all of us.
yes, thank you, everybody.
Of course. Thank you so much again, Martin.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh my gosh. That was single-handedly the coolest thing I've ever done in my life. Hello, Brooke. Hello, Tylen Davis. Welcome in, Gabriella. I'm so sorry, everyone. I wasn't reading chat. So for those that just joined in, we were joined by one of this game's game developers, Martin. That was easily one of the coolest experiences I've ever had, being able to actually talk with the game developer, ask some questions, and get some kind of like backstory onto the game. So yes, as I said, there are 12 days left for the Kickstarter. The link is pinned at the top of chat. It's also found in the bio. Please back this game. It is so cool. And if it is backed, then we should hopefully be seeing it in Q4 this year. So that is amazing. I've enjoyed. I'll be grabbing it. Yes, I'm glad. Let's speak to the librarian.
The lady sits at the top of a ladder with books between her arms and legs, while digging her face deep into a historical textbook. I want to make contact.
You don't have to say my last name if you don't want to. Alrighty. Typically, I try to read out everyone's full like usernames, but if you don't want me to, I won't do it. Unless there's something else you'd like me to call you, and then just let me know.
Oh, a new one. Wait there, I'll be right down.
I love the librarian so much. They're a very cool character as well.
Yes, arrived quite recently.
Ah, so that's why. As you can see, visitors are few and far between.
But you hold an impressive amount of books for such a small building.
It is. This is the library of my dreams. When I look at this library and how it's set up, this is the library that I want in my house.
Keep our writing stuck since... No, never mind.
You could call me Mia if you miss my old name. If you want me to call you Mia, I will. If not, I could call you Taylin as well. I do not mind. Whatever you are most comfortable with.
I lift the corners of my lips into an attempted smile, prompting her to sharpen her gaze.
You should really look in a mirror. You seem as if you're about to threaten the poor woman.
Ah, shh.
Can I charm her? No!
An outsider does not need to know.
Oh, come on! Come on!
A bit harsh, isn't it? I'm a Westmark.
Do you even know anything about your family here?
No.
Your silence says it all. So, Herbert, what brings you to my humble abode?
I want to learn.
Tell her you hunt what lurks in the night.
Why not? I've already failed the charming.
Ambrose, I help people such as yourself with problems.
I don't want to be rude, but you seem to be the one in need of some
You call me
help.
whatever. We are all friends here. Alrighty, thank you. I appreciate that.
Lady, that's what I've been telling him for several years.
Say, you wouldn't have any historical records regarding the Westmark family?
Well, certainly. I believe it's in the row furthest back. Come, I'll show you.
Perfect. Now we'll finally
She
get more
stops
knowledge.
near a bookshelf, and her face frowns as she shuffles through the shelf, seeming a bit perplexed.
Interesting. So this is different than what we did the first
That's
time.
not right. There looks to be volumes missing. The information you were looking for is not here, I'm afraid.
Do you see who checked the information last?
I just have a last name jotted down. Craven. Does not say any more than that.
So last time we were able to inspect the book on the pedestal further because we went through the items in the trash can. This time we couldn't because instead we got a letter by going through their desk.
Is there anyone in town who knows my father Benjamin or nephew Theodore?
Only one person knows all the people who lived in these parts. Only one that is still with us is Father Malone at the church. You could go ask him.
That's the person from the letter.
Oh, really? Has it been misplaced?
I keep a strict order on everything here. I will have to see if it's been reported missing or if they're misplaced. Excuse me.
Thanks for the help.
Interesting.
Don't think there's much else we can do here, Ambrose.
Oh, wait up. I did go through the records and no one has checked that section for years. Though there is a possibility of someone coming in and just taking it. We don't hold guards at the door or anything like that, so smuggling things out really isn't a challenge.
I don't know if you should be making that public information, Mrs. Librarian.
That's odd. Why would anyone take a thing like that?
Maybe because they knew that you were coming to town. Cough, cough, the lawyer.
I don't know.
I don't trust that lawyer.
Apologize for the inconvenience.
Me says I don't trust lawyers. Also me enjoys learning about law. Oh, interesting. A checkpoint. Merchant? Is that the merchant? Ass.
Read again. Careful, new card.
I will forever, ever buy cards from this merchant. Oh, this is the best. Best out of all of the games I've played, every single like trader or like merchant, this is my favorite one out of all of them. I want to pull down a specific card. The board freezes and you can perform one extra action before your turn is over. Ooh, yes, I want that. Okay, what if I do these two instead?
My pleasure.
Oh,
I will be seeing you two around.
yes, you will. I don't care if I have no money in the bank in this game. I'll sell my firstborn child to buy cards from the merchant. Corrupted devotee. This is where I got stuck last time. This is where I got stuck last time. But this time I have 55 health, which is a lot more than I had last time. I think last time I still only had like 34. Let's check my inventory. I also didn't have the shielding power. So let's try this one. Let's try this again, folks. It just looks so cool. I can't get over how cool this all looks. Oh, okay. 3 and 3. Ooh. So that'll lock. Those two will lock. 6. Can I? No. I can, however, move this down. I'll move this over. Please give me a better card. I will still use this one. Okay, 10, 6, 7, 4. So 4. Need 3. I kind of wish I could move that over. Then I could have at least gotten 4 shield points. I'm gonna try to get the 10. Let's hit the 5. Okay. 3, 4, that'll be 7, that'll lock in. I'll pass on my turn. 7, 8. I'll pass again. I'm not gonna get that. 7. Okay, that'll lock in the 6, and I'll have 2 locked in. Or I could combine those 2. I'll do this. Hello, Kaylee! Welcome to the stream, friend. How are you today? That freezes it. I can't lift that curse. I don't have the right card for that. Or 3. Okay, that's fine. -1 to lock that one in. There's nothing else I could really do. Do this one. Damage. I'm good. You? I'm doing pretty good, thanks. I had a fantastic time talking to Martin, one of the game developers for this game, just a little while ago. And it was so cool to be able to kind of see and learn a little bit more about the game and what goes into making this game. Ooh. I don't really want this. I want my spell cards. Free. Hi, I've been sleepy all day. Hello, Sugar Wife. Welcome to the stream. I'm Lark. We're picking up friends, kid from school. Of course, of course. 3, 7, 8, and 9. Modify, combine. Ooh, I'm gonna lose out on that one. Uh-oh. What to do, what to do, what to do. I just need 2 for this one. I'll end my turn there. So I went to the hospital on Monday. They didn't give me the test back. Is that normal? I'm not too sure. I'm not sure what's normal for the hospitals in your area. This is more damage, but that has more shield. I need damage. I need damage boosting right now. When I needed the spell card, I didn't have it. Okay. So that would be 1. That would be 3. End the turn. How? Okay. Move that. Or 6. That's locked in. 5 damage. Or... Oh, dang. I just need to swap these two and then I would have been fine. And then I would have been fine. Oh. Unless 5, 7, 11. No. Do, 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 do. Because then that will lock in. And then I need the 3. Okay. It's okay, we got this. 3 to 5, 1. My poor health. Okay. That's gonna bleed, which is not gonna be good. No. Seven. Three. Ow. Past turn 8. Lock that in. At least I'm getting some damage done. I feel like this is more than I've done previously. Six. Okay, 4. 4. Okay, I can't combine. Six, 7, 8. That will lock in. And then 8, nah, I just need one more for that. Maybe the summoning bell is better. Um, 4 and 4, 4 and 4. Move that over so we can get the shield. My poor health is just whittling away. Okay, that'll make 4. 5, 1. Summoning bell seems to be the way to go. 5, 2, 4, 2, 2. That's 4 there. One little heart left. Let's lessen that one so I don't get bleed effect, because that will be an insta death at this point. My poor dude. Let's try this again. Oh, the merchant. I will gladly shop. What did I get from you? I got this and this, right? Do I need this as well? Might as well. I'm purchasing it.
Farewell.
Maybe that'll help me. Maybe if I get it all, it'll help me. Hello, Neve. How are you today? Welcome, welcome, friends. Summoning bell. Always the summoning bell. Hello, Elsie. How are you doing today? Welcome to the stream. Okay. You need to be moved over. 7-2, that'll lock. 4 will lock. Perfect. That'll lock. Ow. And then summoning bell. Summoning bell all the way. Summoning bell seems to be the way to go. Okay. 4 and 3. I'm just gonna remove that for now. Ah, my poor eyes. Because then I can move this over. Move that over. Oh, not the shield. Not the shield. Okay. 4, 2, 3. And that'll just need the one that I can use from there. This will end up moving to the side. Ow. Okay. How do I not? The water flask. There we go. Extra shield. 2, 4. Why do I get the bleed so much? 4 and 4, that's 8. 2, perfect. There we go. And then 4 plus 3 is 7, so I can skip that. Ow, that hurts. Ha! Okay. And 6. Let's see. That can make 6. Move that over. 3, 4, 7. The 1. I have to go, but I'll see you later. Of course, of course. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Okay, 1 and 5, 3. Hmm. 2 to 5. Ow. Locked in. Okay, let's see. I'll let it pass. And then that'll make the 4. Ow. Or I could half that to make 2. Oh wait, maybe that was a mistake. That was a mistake. Ow. Those two will lock in. Just need a 3 for that one. Okay. 2 and 3. Oh, that'll be the right one. That'll go over 5. Or I could just do this. Okay. I'm gonna lose out on that one. This is fine. We'll try this one more time. Oh. Doo-doo-doo.
Ah, we meet again. Careful, new card.
We'll always buy cards for bird. Pulls down.
My pleasure. Farewell.
Okay. Corrupted devotee. Let's try to get more damage done first, because I think that my issue is I'm getting them down, but I'm getting more damage dealt to me first. Maybe if I do more to them, it'll help me. Three. Five. Three. I need a 4. Hmm. Itchy ear. Down. Ow. Why does this have to be it? In turn. Okay. Five. Okay. Why? Why? Hmm. Or pulls down a specific card. Or five, 3, 11. We're staying about the same, which I think is good, right? This is fine. Oh, I can't combine these two. Dang it. Well, here. There we go. And then 4, 5, 7. Ow. Sure. Seven, 4. Seven, 8. Okay. It's 3 locked in. Okay. 4 and 2 is 6. 3. Why is it always the bleed cards I'm always close to getting? Go. No. And no. Oh, that was mean. That was mean. Okay. Okay, maybe the water flask is not the way to go with this one. Okay. Both of those will lock in. And 6. Literally can't do anything with these cards. And then five. Oh, okay, I'm in danger here. Do. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's too much. Eight, 9. There we go. Nope. You know what? This is a-okay. This is okay. Because I should probably stop now anyway. I have 30 minutes before my members only stream. So I should probably go get ready for that. But thank you all so much for coming out and watching. I'm gonna raid my next stream for my members that you all are already there. And if you haven't already, please consider becoming a member and then coming to our stream right after this, where we get Judy and Lily all set up and ready. But thank you again for Martin for coming on stream and hanging out with me and answering all of my questions. That was literally one of the best experiences I've ever had, the coolest thing I've ever done. And thank you all so much for coming to stream today. I will see all of my members in 30 minutes, and I will see everyone else tomorrow for some Disney Dreamlight Valley. Bye, everyone!